Have you ever wondered if you're measuring your blood pressure correctly? Even the smallest error could lead to inaccurate readings and potentially incorrect medication dosages. This seemingly simple task of measuring blood pressure at home is riddled with potential pitfalls that could drastically affect the readings. What's worse, these skewed results might influence your health decisions, and in some cases, even your medication dosages. Imagine this: you're all set with your home blood pressure monitor. You've got your arm ready, cuff in place, and you start the device. It gives you a reading. You trust that number, but how confident are you about its accuracy? The truth is, there are common errors many of us make while measuring blood pressure. They might seem trivial, but they have a significant impact on the accuracy of the readings. From the arm you choose for measuring to the position of the cuff, from what you consume before the measurement to your physical state during the process, every tiny detail matters. Accurate blood pressure readings are crucial for maintaining good health, especially for those with conditions like hypertension. Today we're going to explore 7 common mistakes people often make when measuring their blood pressure. The first common mistake is measuring blood pressure on the wrong arm. Yes, you heard it right, the arm you choose for measuring blood pressure matters. The left arm is generally preferred for this task, but why is that? Well, it's largely due to the fact that the left arm is closer to the heart, and blood pressure readings taken closer to the heart tend to be more accurate. If you measure on the right arm, the readings can be skewed, leading to possible misinterpretations. These misinterpretations can have serious implications. For instance, they might lead to incorrect medication dosages or even a misdiagnosis. So what's the takeaway here? It's pretty simple. The next time you're about to measure your blood pressure, don't just randomly choose an arm. Opt for the left arm. In doing so, you're more likely to get an accurate reading, which is crucial for maintaining your health. Always remember, the left arm is usually the best choice for accurate blood pressure readings. The second mistake is using an improperly fitting cuff, or loosening it during measurement. You see, the cuff of your blood pressure monitor is not just a strap, it's a vital component that helps gauge your blood pressure accurately. If it's too loose, the monitor might underestimate your blood pressure. If it's too tight, it could overestimate it. Both scenarios can lead to misleading readings and potentially incorrect treatment decisions. Think of it like wearing a tailored suit or dress. Just as the perfect fit can make all the difference in how you look and feel, so can the right cuff fit in obtaining accurate blood pressure readings. It's also essential to keep the cuff secured throughout the measurement process. If it loosens midway, it's like changing the size of your suit or dress while you're still wearing it. It simply throws everything off. So always remember, a snug, secure cuff is key to accurate readings. Ensure your cuff fits correctly and remains secure throughout the measurement process. Our third mistake is wearing clothing that constricts the arm during measurement. Have you ever considered how the clothes you wear could impact your blood pressure reading? It might seem insignificant, but in reality, it plays a crucial role. Imagine your arm is a river, and the blood is the water flowing through it. Now, if there's a dam or blockage, the water can't flow as freely, right? That's exactly what happens when you wear tight clothing while measuring your blood pressure. It creates a sort of blockade, restricting the natural flow of blood through your arm. This interference can lead to artificially high readings, skewing the results and potentially leading to incorrect medication dosages or misguided lifestyle changes. So, how do we avoid this? It's quite simple. Before taking your blood pressure, make sure to roll up your sleeves, or better yet, remove any constricting clothing from your arm altogether. This ensures a free flow of blood and a more accurate reading. Let's not let something as trivial as clothing stand in the way of our health. For accurate readings, remove any constricting clothing from your arm before measuring your blood pressure. The fourth mistake is not positioning the cuff at heart level. You see, the position of the cuff is crucial to get accurate blood pressure readings. If the cuff is not at heart level, gravity can play tricks on your readings. Picture this: when the cuff is lower than your heart, gravity can cause the blood to pool, leading to a falsely high reading. On the flip side, if the cuff is positioned higher than your heart, gravity will pull the blood away, leading to a falsely low reading. To avoid these gravitational influences, the cuff should be positioned so it's at the same level as your heart. This helps ensure that the pressure in the cuff is the same as the pressure in your heart, giving you the most accurate reading possible. If you're sitting, this usually means positioning the cuff so it's level with your chest. If you're lying down, the cuff should be level with the bed. Getting your blood pressure right is a game of precision. A small positional change can significantly affect the results. So, do remember, always position the cuff at heart level for the most accurate results. The fifth common mistake is measuring blood pressure immediately after eating. Now let's delve into why this is a problem. You see, when we consume food, our bodies have to work to digest it. This process requires blood flow and can temporarily increase blood pressure levels. Therefore, if you measure your blood pressure right after a meal, you might end up with a reading that's higher than your actual resting blood pressure. It's like trying to measure the speed of a car during a race. It's going to be faster than when it's just cruising down the highway. The same principle applies to your blood pressure. To ensure an accurate reading, you need to give your body some time to relax and return to its normal state after eating. So, remember, don't rush to take your blood pressure after a meal. Wait at least half an hour after eating before measuring your blood pressure. The sixth mistake is consuming alcohol, tea, or caffeine before measurement. These might be your daily pick-me-ups, but they can potentially derail your blood pressure readings. Here's why. These substances are known stimulants. They cause temporary spikes in your blood pressure. Consuming them before taking a measurement can result in a reading that is higher than your actual resting blood pressure. For instance, caffeine, a common ingredient in tea and coffee, can increase your blood pressure by as much as 10 points. That's a significant leap, especially if you're monitoring for hypertension. Alcohol, on the other hand, can cause both short-term and long-term increases in blood pressure. So, before you strap on that cuff, take a moment. Consider what you've consumed. If it's any of these substances, hold off on the measurement. Avoid these substances for at least 30 minutes prior to measuring your blood pressure. The seventh and final common mistake is not resting before taking a blood pressure measurement. It's crucial to understand that blood pressure isn't a static number. It fluctuates throughout the day, influenced by a variety of factors. Physical activity and stress are two major culprits that can temporarily spike your blood pressure. Just think about it. After a vigorous workout or in the midst of a stressful situation, your heart beats faster, pumping more blood and thereby increasing your blood pressure. This is a completely normal response, but it can lead to falsely elevated readings if you measure your blood pressure right after. That's why being calm and rested is key for accurate readings. It allows your heart rate and blood pressure to return to their baseline levels. So, before you strap on that cuff, take a moment. Sit down, relax, breathe, let your body settle. Remember, accuracy in measurement is not about the hurry, it's about the quiet. Always rest for at least 5 minutes before measuring your blood pressure. Let's recap the 7 common mistakes when measuring blood pressure. It's easy to overlook these, but they can significantly impact the accuracy of your readings. First, using the wrong arm for measurement. It's best to use the arm that your healthcare provider recommends, typically the left one. Second, make sure the cuff fits properly and doesn't loosen during the measurement. An ill-fitting cuff can cause fluctuating readings. Third, avoid wearing clothes that constrict your arm. Tight sleeves can interfere with the blood flow and skew your results. Fourth, remember to position the cuff at heart level. The position of the cuff can affect the pressure inside it and, consequently, the readings. Fifth, don't measure your blood pressure immediately after eating. Digestion increases your heart rate and blood pressure, which may lead to inaccurate readings. Sixth, avoid consuming alcohol, tea, or caffeine before measuring your blood pressure. These substances can temporarily increase your blood pressure, causing misleading results. And finally, the 7th mistake is not resting before measurement. It's essential to relax and sit quietly for at least 5 minutes before taking your blood pressure. Now, the solutions are straightforward. Use the right arm, ensure the cuff fits well and is at heart level, wear non-constricting clothes, avoid measuring your blood pressure right after a meal or consuming stimulants, and always rest before taking a reading. By avoiding these mistakes, you can ensure accurate blood pressure readings and better manage your health. Remember, your health is in your hands. Don't miss out on this valuable information. Subscribe to our channel for more health tips and wellness advice. Let us know in the comments if you found this video helpful, and stay tuned for more health advices to help you live your best life. Stay healthy and see you in the next video.